For everybody out there trying to find peace of mind and serenity from within, just know that if you are whole within, did we ever need the world's validation to feel worthy of loving oneself? This morning, when we woke up today, did we wake up deciding to be the light within the darkness? Did we choose to be the difference in a world full of darkness? Or did we allow the pressures of the universe to break us down, when really, the universe always gives us what we can handle? There's a warrior spirit within every single individual that allows us to choose upon a foundation of immortal technique, where your happiness and your inner relation is complemented by the world, not dependent on it. We often throw hatred and violence and discrimination at internal and external circumstances. But how does that energy normally get channeled? Do we allow things like pain and misfortune to build in the internal psyche and our inner mind states? Do we cop out and externalize the stimulation of life with self-harm to ourselves and the people around us? Could the unbalanced externalization of happiness to self be the problem? Could that be the reason why we self-destruct ourselves and are heavily in depressive states of mind and self-destructive ways of thinking? The art of viewing internal and external dialogue and stimulation and being mindful of it, and the ripple effect of everything we do, hear, say, and feel. The art of viewing internal and external dialogue and stimulation and being mindful of it, versus allowing the impulse of our minds and our subtle bodies to tear us apart and turn us against each other, and turn us against ourselves, most importantly, when it's really me versus me and you versus you. And the war of it all comes down to the psyche that's in a state of a toxic ego. There's two types of energies that we often see in this world. It's the, I see myself as superior to my fellow man. I'm better than you. I demean, degrade, and subject the people around me and the people that I love and everybody that I come across, and nobody can tell me nothing. And then there's an opposite polarizing mentality that is also toxic. The idea of, I see myself as a lesser human being, so I self-harm myself, and I self-deprecate myself, and I compare myself to external reflections that I find superior. And nobody can tell me anything. We see both of these mentalities every single day, and myself as well. And I notice that is the current bandwidth of the world that we live in. For all you guys out there struggling to find what to believe in, try looking in the mirror this time. Try looking in the mirror this time with the eyes of love. Try looking into the mirror with the eyes of unconditional love. The eye that observes without judging and picks apart things to learn from instead of imploding and self-degrading. The eye that is moldable in the direction of health and serenity and love. Know that nirvana generates from within if we're willing to strengthen that idea. Know that nothing is more gangster than being the most righteous and insightful individual that you can be in a world filled with destruction and distraction. Namaste and one love.